Hello from your host today, Dan LL. On screen is a picture of the Mercedes-Benz AMG A-Class. This particular version is from 2018. Since this hatchback, a compact model, came out in 2013, reviewers have described it in a plethora of ways: mesmerizing, hypnotizing, an epitome of elegance, a design that makes other vehicles look like road monsters. And Mercedes themselves have said it's a benchmark in the compact class. And the list goes on. If you ask my opinion, I would say I do agree with the reviewers. It's a great looking vehicle, and it being a hatchback is a positive thing. I did own one hatchback of a different model in the past, and in cities with parking issues or smaller parking spaces, you could always find a spot where a hatchback fits. I just wonder why Mercedes decided to produce this type of hatchback several years after their rivals BMW or Volkswagen. This here is a Bavarian Motor Works vehicle, the mark simply known as BMW. This compact model is from the BMW 1 Series, and this specifically is the BMW 125i. This compact or hatchback design has been around since 2004. One of the drawbacks has been the back seat. It has been described as a cramped space. Adults or those with long legs would feel uncomfortable back there. That drawback might have affected sales. I do not know, however, why Mercedes had to wait for almost a decade to emulate their rivals. Does that mean the market has improved for this type of vehicles? Maybe. I do not know. The Mercedes A-Class compact versions I've seen on the streets of the UK are this red model from 2013 to 2015 and this one, grey one, from 2018. When you compare the two vehicles, the main difference in the exterior seems to be in the design of the headlamps, with the model red one from 2013 to 2015. The shape of the headlamp is like a trapezium, but one of the short sides, the one closer to the wheel, is slightly curvy. Whereas with the model from 2018, the grey one, the shape of the headlights is also trapezoidal, but the width is shorter and the two long sides are not parallel. I have admired this vehicle ever since I started seeing it on the roads. That has been more so a year or two ago when I started thinking of a vehicle I might want to buy. But my ardent appreciation of this vehicle was dented in early July with what I'm going to show you in this video. It was an accident involving one of these vehicles, especially that model from 2013 to 2015. The accident happened on the A142 in Cambridgeshire County, not far from the villages of Fordham and Soham, and Route 2 all from Erie Town. I was driving home after 5 p.m. when suddenly the traffic came to a standstill on the A142 near Soham. After a while, I reached the spot of the accident and decided to take this picture. Look at the rear of the vehicle. It has been totally demolished. On the road surface, you can see pieces of the rear lights. Also, check out the rear wheel. It's no longer straight. The axle must have broken. The way things were, it looked like no one was injured as no ambulance was called to the scene. I just wonder what the situation would have been like if the accident had been on a road with a maximum speed limit exceeding 60 miles per hour. I can imagine serious injuries for those inside the vehicles, especially this one, the Mercedes, in the rear. Judging by the positions of the vehicles and my experience having driven on this road, I would say a chain collision took place. The driver of the vehicle on the other side of the Mercedes, which was originally in front of it, must have suddenly jammed on their brakes, and the Mercedes crashed onto it. Then this black vehicle to the left of the screen, which is a Volkswagen Golf, must have rammed the Mercedes from behind. The driver of this Mercedes must have tried turning left, but with the broken wheel axle, it couldn't go any further, so it ended in that position. Now, let's turn our attention to the safety of this vehicle, Mercedes-AMG A-Class. The Euro NCAP, or European New Car Assessment Program, is an organization based in Belgium which does all sorts of safety tests for new vehicles. Their main aim is to assist customers make the right choices when it comes to car safety. The only safety assessment they did for Mercedes happened to be in 2018 for the 2018 version. In the link provided, you'll find information about this specific test for the Mercedes-AMG A-Class model. And here follows the summary. They do have a 5-star rating system with percent scores in 4 categories. The first one is the safety of the adult passenger in the vehicle, which is 96%. The second one is the child safety, which is 91%. Third is about the driver's reaction once they see a pedestrian. In this case, it's 92% for the safety of that pedestrian. And fourth is the safety assist. That means the sensors on the car that would alert the driver to danger. The overall safety score for this Mercedes A-Class is 5 stars. But the accident picture seems to tell a different story. So maybe those concerned with safety should also consider the strength of the material used to make the vehicle. If you look closely at the damage at the back of the vehicle and let your imagination run wild, I would say it looks like the rump of some poor animal beaten off by one of those deadly wild cats in the African savannah, or ripped off by the strong jaws of a shark in the oceans. This is an opinion. Let me just end here, and hopefully manufacturers and those involved in safety assessments would reconsider the definition of the word safety. That's all. Have a good day.